fate has decided the next president of the United States of America.
But you can still decide the fate of your body. As requested by one of our avid viewers, we've decided to do a video to help those who need extra motivation and maybe starting from the beginning or need a revamp.
Welcome to the Basics of Fitness,
Volume 1.
In this video, we'll go over the basics of fitness and how to get started. To continue progressing on this transformation with us, make sure you smash that subscribe button and like our videos. Otherwise, how else are you going to get fit?
Fitness, a term used to describe a lifestyle of healthy habits that train the body to be active. Fitness is also defined as an organism's ability to survive and reproduce in a particular environment. Survival of the fittest, yes, Darwin. Whether you are looking to be the next Mr. Olympia or gold medalist at the Olympics, or just improve your all-around lifestyle, health, and happiness, fitness is the answer for you. But where do we begin? The body, of course.
Over top the skeleton are several key things we need in order to train our fitness. Obviously, muscles being one of them. Attached to these muscles are ligaments and tendons. Ligaments attach bone to bone. Tendons attach the muscles to the bone itself and are responsible for moving the bones.
The way I remember is tendon is like ton. You can lift a ton of weight with the tendons.
Obviously, there are larger muscle groups than others, and knowing which are the largest and which are used in each exercise will ultimately help in developing your superhero regimes.
First of all, the difference between compound and isolation exercises. A compound exercise is when you combine more than one muscle group, and isolation involves one muscle group. Example of a compound: a squat. Your quads, glutes, hamstrings, core, abductors, adductors, and hip flexors are all used in one exercise. A leg extension only targets the quads. Really? That footage? Yes. See, now this is much better. Look at his form. It's slow and controlled, as opposed to this. Starting your training off with the largest muscle groups in the body is important for many reasons. One reason is the smaller muscle groups in the body are generally there to support the larger muscles in the compound lifts. Starting with isolation movements, though can be used to shock the body, could be detrimental because your smaller muscles will be burnt out by the time you start training your larger muscle groups. This is also why it's good to start with your compound exercises first.
A major benefit of training your muscles is it stimulates your brain to naturally produce growth hormone, or GH. Any guess what this hormone is for? Exactly. Ultra gains! Working larger muscle groups or more muscle groups at once will produce more GH. Whichever gains you're looking to achieve, developing muscle will benefit you in any physical endeavor, and the more growth hormone you're producing, the more muscle you will develop. There are obviously different ways to develop your muscles, of course,
But that's for later.
Aside from GH crushing through your veins, working large muscles causes your body to pump more blood through it as well. This has obvious benefits because it increases vasodilation, the dilation of blood vessels, which means more oxygen is delivered throughout your body, and it reduces blood pressure. High blood pressure is known as hypertension. High blood pressure is caused by poor human habits? No way! Maybe we should go to the doctor and have them jam a bucket full of pills down my throat to solve this problem. Or get off your gluty ass, max some mass, and use big muscles.
Welcome to the testosterone.
Testosterone is another key benefit from using large muscle groups. Relax, ladies, your body already has testosterone in it. This is beneficial for both genders in the same way that growth hormone is.
More gains.
Plus, it feels incredible with it jacking through your vessels, bursting your energy levels to Super Saiyan heights.
On top of muscle growth, testosterone has even been shown to improve memory and thinking ability. Brain gains.
Need I say more?
Didn't think so.
Pumped about pumping your large muscles first? I know you are. So which are the largest muscle groups? I know what everyone is thinking.
Your legs.
Yes, and
No.
yes, all parts of your legs contribute to more size than any other part, but no, because when we look at the individual muscle groups, there is one in particular that is the largest.
Number 1, your ass. That's right. The glutes are the largest muscle group on your body. The only way to really kick some ass is to include your ass in the workout. The gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus also assist in performing the compound exercises that involve the most weight, squats and deadlifts. The glutes are obviously closely attached to your legs, so therefore assist other large muscle groups. Imagine all that oxygen, GH, and testosterone production from one exercise. The glutes are also connected to another part of the body, which leads us to our next largest muscle group.
Number 2, your back. Specifically, the latissimus dorsi. Look at the anatomy chart. The lats pretty much consist of your entire back. Why else do you think having cobra lats is so important? You think this muscle group is going to pump some much needed testosterone GH pools? I think so. Though this muscle is incorporated in the deadlift as well, it is also primarily used in most of your pulling movements.
Congratulations! We have now arrived at the legs with our number 3, the quadriceps.
The quadriceps lay on the top and front part of your legs and yes, consist of 4 muscles. The quads assist in one of the most basic movements, one we learned naturally as toddlers and have forgotten over the years with our atrocious human habits.
The squat.
Look at children, for example. When they see something on the ground, they don't bend their spine awkwardly with their legs straight, folding over their hips to pick the item up.
No, they squat.
Lowering their center of gravity to the earth using the God-given biomechanics of the human body. Why don't we do this anymore? The simplest answer, we are lazy. It uses larger muscles that we are too lazy to use anymore, so we've developed horrendous habits to avoid working.
Not being a slug of a person and using your legs will not only bring you back to your rights of humanity, but it will get you larger muscles too.
Number 4.
Your trapezius muscles.
This isn't a trap, just motivation to work your traps. Though the traps are included in most pressing movements and shoulder exercises, as you can see here on the anatomy chart, your trapezius muscles are also a part of your back and cover an enormous part of it as well. As I just said, the traps contribute when working your pressing movements, but they are also included when working pulling moves too.
The traps assist in pulling movements because they are a back muscle group, but also provide support as an antagonist muscle group to the chest. These muscles are very important in your lifts in the gym, playing sports, and everyday functional life. The next thing you are probably wondering is how to train these muscles.
Volume 2.
Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe at the bottom.